They're not going to be able to deny now how many of us. Honestly, I'm very touched.
Are you choked up, Kuna?
I'm getting choked up. You always deliver. It's just incredible. You always deliver.
Best audience in the business.
It is the best audience in the business. We've got an incredible, beautiful lineup today. A lot of people are watching us. Big Brother is watching us. Governor Charlie Faker is watching us. Chicken Little. Broadside, as I call him. He's watching. But I'll tell you who's definitely watching. And you mark my words on this. And that is that illegitimate puppet president in the White House. Joe Biden. And I want the whole world to know this. Joe, you think you're going to impose this tyranny, this dictatorial mandate on the people of the United States? America is very loud and very simple. The answer is no. Okay. I want to invite, first of all, a very special man. His name is Brian. Brian, please come on up. Brian is a young black man. Sorry, young blind man. Well, he identifies as black. You know what I'm saying? I know we already sang the national anthem, but if we could do it one more time. Brian is going to sing the national anthem. Please, I ask all of you, take your hats off. Put your hand over your heart. We are singing the national anthem to the greatest country and the greatest republic in the history of the world.
Amen to that, Jeff. Amen to that. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wrangling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Help me out, please. And the home of the brave.
Thank you, Brian!
People want to know, where's Grace, my wonderful wife?
A better hat.
She's in the crowd.
Full disclosure.
I don't know where, but she's in the crowd. Ashton and Ava are with a babysitter. They come, but Grace didn't want them to come. So what are you going to do? You know, happy wife, happy life, right? God bless you. God bless you, Lucille. God bless you.
It's the White House calling.
God bless you, Lucille. Thank you for coming. So, okay, this part is the only part that is unscripted. Everything else is all lined up. I'd like a veteran
I'm like right in the center, right in
to
front of
come
Jay
on
Cole.
right here beside me, and I'd like that veteran to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Can we get a veteran? Larry, come on, Larry. This is Larry. Many of you probably know him. He's a regular caller to the show. He is a veteran who served in our Air Force. Larry, please recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Everyone, there's several flags here, so just face the nearest flag that you see. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I want to introduce Jim Lyons. But before I do, he's the chairman of the Mass Republican Party. But before I do, I'd like us to take one moment.
Where are you, man?
All of us, please.
I'm right over here. I'm inside the
Bow
gate.
our heads
All right, so
to
look
God,
at the entrance where it says both French
to
entrances.
Providence.
See where Cole's
I want to remember
speaking?
the memory
On right
and the
here.
lives of the 13 dead service members that were slaughtered by an ISIS terrorist in Afghanistan. Unnecessarily. The blood is on Biden's hands. Dear God, please heal the broken hearts of the family members of the 13 service members who died protecting our rights, our freedoms that we are now here expressing today. Please guide us throughout this rally and in the struggle that is to come ahead. Give us the strength to stand on the shoulders of our ancestors and our founding fathers to defend our great republic and our fundamental rights and liberties. Amen.
Amen.
All the veterans out there who are here today, and I know many of you are here, I want to thank you for your service and from the bottom of my heart. There are many nurses here. Lisa is just one of them, but there are many of you. I see all over in your scrubs. I want to thank all of you for coming. You were there on the front line. And now, because you will not take an experimental jab, they want to fire all of you. They should be ashamed of themselves. And I want you to know that I and Cooter Country and all of us stand with you shoulder to shoulder. I want to introduce one more person. This man, he's like a second executive producer to the show. His name is Lincoln. I call him Link. He sends me 10 to 15 stories a day. He listens to the entire show for 4 hours. He has come all the way from Connecticut.
I'm very proud to help Jeff out on his program. I listen to his program religiously every single day, even when I travel across the country to visit my liberal brother who never listens. I get up early in the morning in Arizona so I can listen to his program.
God bless you. Thank you for being here. Okay, my friends. Our first speaker is a man who needs no introduction. He is a staunch supporter of President Trump. He is a principled opponent of that rhino governor.
Yeah. Fake
That fake governor in the corner office. He has transformed the Republican Party over the last couple of years. And he is here to tell all of us that he and the conservatives with him in the Mass GOP are opposed to this vaccine mandate. And that is none other than GOP Mass Chairman Jim Lyons.
What a crowd! Let's hear it! Let's hear it from my good friend, the gentleman that just sang the national anthem, Brian McCauley. Wow, 15 days to flatten the curve. Look where we are today. They want to shut us down again. And I say, have you had enough? Thomas Jefferson defined the American Revolution with these words. We hold these truths to be self-evident.
You know the thing.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. At Gettysburg, Abraham Lincoln, when he was honoring the men and women that died at the Civil War, said, we came to this continent to build a new nation based on liberty. When Ronald Reagan went to Normandy to honor the soldiers, the men and women that died during World War II, he talked about what?
The greatest generation!
He talked about the greatest generation, and he also talked about liberty! Folks, have we had enough in Massachusetts of big government and these people here who want to dictate our every move? Have we had enough of them shutting down our churches? Have we had enough of them closing our businesses? Have we had enough of them trying to mandate a jab in our arms? Folks, there are 3 petitions that we are trying to get on the ballot to fight back against the radical agenda of the left. The first one is to protect babies born alive. Because they are entitled to each and every one of us are entitled to life.
You got it! That's right!
The second one we have is to present a voter ID at the ballot. Can you imagine that the radical left and many of the people in this building don't want us to be able to require a license to vote or a government-issued ID to vote? We want to secure our elections. We all know what happened in November of 2020. And the final one is to stop another gas tax on the people of Massachusetts. Have you had enough of these taxes yet? Folks, there are people all over here with clipboards. There's a table. We need you to, before you to leave, to sign the petitions. But I also want to say one more thing. Jeff Kuna, thank you for all you do. Let's hear it for Jeff.
I'd like for all of you to do me a big favor.
Sure, just go right ahead.
This could not have been possible without the full support, the organization, the sponsorship of the Boston Broadside. Patriotic publisher and editor. You want to talk about a warrior, Lonnie Brennan. So please, let's give Lonnie a big
Right there.
Lonnie's already got the issue ready. There it is. Beautiful issue, the Boston Broadside. I know he's giving out copies to everyone. He's going to do a big reporting piece on this rally. It's going to go to press actually tonight. Now, I was wondering if all of you can do me a favor. If you have not subscribed to the Boston Broadside, there are several desks. Lonnie, his wife, volunteers are manning. We need an alternative to the mainstream media here in Massachusetts and across New England. The Boston Broadside is our voice and that alternative. Please, if you can subscribe, go to the desk, register. It's $30 for a one-year subscription. If it's $30 is too much, Lonnie will take $16 for 6 months. So please, if you can, let's subscribe and build up the Boston Broadside so we can not just have the Cooner Report, we can have the Broadside. And together, we will become the voice of the resistance. Now, my friends, let me tell you, we are on the march. And you're not just seeing it with the size of this incredible crowd.
I'm sorry.
Because the person that I'm introducing next,
I can't see it.
and I want all of you to think about this very carefully, could very likely be not just the next Republican candidate for governor of Massachusetts, but I am telling you, he can be the next governor of Massachusetts. Is Jeff the real deal? Jeff, where are you? There you are. Okay. Here, before I pass the microphone, I'm going to tell you what I told Jeff in private. I hope he doesn't get upset. He probably is, but what the hell? What's he going to do? Strangle me now? In front of all of you? Baker, we don't know if he's going to run or not. We don't know. The signs are increasingly that he's not going to run. Yes, and he's chicken. That's why I call him Chicken Charlie. You know why he's not going to run? Because he cannot win a Republican primary against this man right here. This man will defeat him. And if he doesn't run, it's because this man is primarying him. Now, if Baker does not run, let me tell you who they're going to throw in place of him. Rhino Karen Polito. Even worse than Baker, if that's possible. And you know who's going to beat her in the primary? We are going to have a Trump conservative, a constitutionalist, a man who is dead set against the vaccine mandate and vaccine passports. Not just the next Republican gubernatorial candidate, but the Democrats are thinking of putting up Maura Holden Healy as their nominee. Our state's version of Alexandria Fidel Castro Cortez. She is so far to the radical left, even many liberals will not vote for her. In an off-year election, in the 2022 midterms, where the Democrats are going to get wiped out, let me tell you, my friends, for the longest time in memory, we have a real shot at getting a conservative in the governor's office. So the man that I'm introducing now is not just going to be the next Republican candidate for governor, but God willing, the next governor of Massachusetts, Jeff Deal.
couple of years ago. This looks like the same crowd. The immigration rally. You guys were here for that? Justine Pelletier, exactly. Listen, you guys are looking for a no-holds-barred race for governor this time around. You're going to get that. I promise you. Ronald Reagan said freedom is no more than one generation away from extinction. We are there at that moment right now. That's why we're at this freedom rally. Folks, the United States is in trouble. You guys know it. $1 trillion spending, inflation's going up, cost of food, cost of housing, everything's going up. Cost of gas, exactly, sir. Ammo! Cost of ammo. Where do you get your ammunition? I was at a gun show in Marlboro yesterday. Who was there? Hard to find the guns, hard to find the ammo.
We know where the bomb killed Biden.
In his basement, yes, thank you. Thank you. He's in the basement right now.
He left it all in Afghanistan.
That's the thing. We've got a foreign policy that's a total disaster. Our military, Johanna Rosario from Lawrence, should never have been in a position where she lost her life from Massachusetts. Those 13 soldiers should never have lost their lives. Foreign policy is in the toilet under Joe Biden.
That's right.
An America First economy that Donald Trump built and had the lowest unemployment in 50 years is gone. We can't get people to work right now in our country, in Massachusetts. And speaking of not working, how about the trains? I thought Governor Baker was going to fix the MBTA. We got red line trains that won't stay on the track. We got orange trains built from China that won't get on the tracks because they built them wrong. We've got a new gas tax that Charlie Baker wants to put in place. TCI, you guys familiar with this? It's not just an increase in gas tax, it's going to be unelected bureaucrats who are going to decide what fuels can be sold in Massachusetts. It's basically going to be a hidden mandate that you guys can't control. That's what we're up against right now. So Massachusetts is in trouble. You guys need a governor who's going to work for you. That's why we're running this race. And by the way, I'm supported by so many of you great folks, and I pray you support me in the primary and obviously in the general election, but I got a great family at home, and my wife is joining me on the campaign trail. This is Kathy Joe right here. She and I feel like, and I don't know how you guys feel, but she and I feel like we should decide our daughter's health care. You guys feel the same way? She and I feel like our daughter should be able to go to high school without wearing a mask. She and I feel like these guys shouldn't be making health care decisions when it comes to an experimental vaccine in my kid's arm. And it's not just my family. I've been talking to people across the state. There's a lot of young women are leaving the police force, leaving state jobs because they're afraid they haven't had their kids yet, and they're afraid that there may be fertility issues with these vaccinations. Raise your hand if you've heard this. Okay, we're not alone. Take a look to your left, take a look to your right. You are not alone in Massachusetts with doubting the government knows what's best for you. They don't. You know what's best for you. That's this country. That's what we were founded on. That's what Massachusetts was all about. It was just down the road here that we broke away from tyranny. Why are we stepping right back into it? So let me guess, are you guys against vaccine passports? Then you know what you got to do. You got to vote out the governor, you got to vote out the lieutenant governor, and you got to make sure that you take this into your own hands. I'm going to be out there as the face of you, the movement that's trying to take back control for your own lives, but I need your help. So I know, you guys thought I took it easy on Elizabeth Warren and she got back in. I get it. I heard you loud and clear. This is going to be a no-holds-barred race to win back our freedom. We are not going to let Charlie Baker hide behind his Department of Education and issue mandates. We're not going to let him hide behind all the state agencies that are going to fire people if they don't get a vaccine. We are going to stand up to the governor. We're going to stand up to the legislature, who, by the way, do you guys hear this? They just took a vote. If you're a state legislator and you're not going to get a vaccine, they're not going to let you in the building. You can't vote. Talk about suppression. Talk about suppression.
It's their right to steal.
That is the ultimate no representation. I hear it right here. So what can you guys do? You guys can come out today. By the way, the Patriots, I know the Patriots are on TV right now, but you know what? You're the real Patriots. So we need to get a touchdown. We need to get a touchdown big time in November of 2022. You guys need to get out there in your communities, get organized, start getting people to understand what's going on. Be the ones that get those ballot questions on the ballot in 2022. If you get those ballot questions going, we're going to be able to bring in a lot of new state representatives that are conservative and believe with you. What's that? So we got to be concerned about elections being fixed.
Voter ID, baby.
You guys think that 2020 was a problem? You guys think that mail-in voting was a problem? I agree with you. And we can't let Governor Baker or whoever is in charge force one day. Show ID to vote. Show ID to vote and show up on election day. And if you can't make it, if you're a soldier, I get it. We'll get you your absentee ballot like we've done for years. But no more mail-in balloting, which is subject to fraud. You guys are incredible. Look, in 2018, I was up against two establishment folks that spent millions of dollars to keep me from being your U.S. Senate nominee. We showed them all. We were the nominee. Now we need to take it one step further. They're going to try again to keep me from being the nominee. We got to win the nomination, and we got to win the governorship, and you guys are going to win in November of 22. And that's it. Let's get it done. Thank you.
How about we all, let's do one for Jeff Deal. Deal.
Love you, Cooter Country, the best.
Thank you very much for that. Okay, my friends.
Jeff Harris is up front. Harris is up front.
Look, why are we here today?
Freedom and
We are here
justice.
today, my friends, because Joe Biden, President of the United States, has now officially declared political war on his political opposition face.
Not illegal immigrants. Fuck them all. Fuck them all.
The job,
Fuck them all. Not illegal aliens. None of them.
the job for our ability to earn a living and to feed our family.
Fuck them. Fuck the establishment.
And it's
Fuck
even worse
Biden.
than that.
We're a fucking disgrace.
They don't just want to take away our
We need a
jobs,
fucking revolution.
but
Burn that motherfucker down.
Biden, Fauci, the Democrats, and they're already introducing it in New York, in California, and now Baker is trying to introduce it in Massachusetts. National system of vaccine passports.
It's already in Europe.
If you do not present proof of vaccination, you will not be allowed to enter or will be served at a restaurant.
It's like that in French now. France is like that now. I was there last
And this is the challenge I've issued to the entire corrupt, so-called mainstream media.
Fuck CNN!
How is this not modern-day Jim Crow?
It is!
How is this not modern-day segregation?
It is! What are we gonna do about it?
How is this not a form of modern-day apartheid?
Get your fucking guns ready,
Except this
guys!
time,
Get this thing!
it is, I'm telling you, my friends, mark my words. This is the launch of a new civil rights movement in the United States. This is not the beginning. They think that we're just going to come here, blow off some steam, and then submit to this medical tyranny, this medical fascism. Well, I have news for the entire media and for the entire corrupt ruling regime. This is only the beginning. We are going to resist with all political, legal, peaceful means available. And Boston, like we did in 1776, will light the fuse of liberty again. Because you know who stands with us?
The right, Lord!
Middle America stands with us. The overwhelming majority of the American people stand with us. Our reply and answer to this war on our Constitution, on our fundamental rights and freedoms, is simple.
Fuck Biden!
We will not comply.
That's okay. No, he was around.
This news just broke over the weekend. And the corrupt media is trying to cover it up, but they can't. Dozens of Massachusetts state troopers just announced through their union that they are resigning. They are quitting their jobs because they will not submit to an experimental job. He says there are many more that will quit and walk away.
Good! Good!
So let me tell you what that means. For all the moonbats out there who think it only affects us, no, 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 no. It's going to affect you. Because as the head of the Massachusetts State Police Union said, we are going to have hundreds of police now off the job. The anti-crime division is going to be decimated. They will not be able to investigate homicides, terrorism, human trafficking, crime after crime. We're going to have a law enforcement crisis.
They're doing nothing today. They're not doing a thing.
Let me tell you the bigger one. Even the bigger one.
They're doing nothing.
And I see the incredible nurses everywhere, right here. This is how stupid they are.
How stupid are they?
Thousands of nurses and healthcare professionals say they will not be forced to take the jab. And many of them are openly saying, fire us. And these lunatics say they will fire them. So let me tell you what's going to happen. We're going to lose thousands and thousands of our best, most experienced nurses. We're going to have a healthcare crisis.
Illegal immigrants will take their job.
In New York, I didn't know this. I thought it was 6,000. Listen to this. In New York State, 20% of all hospital workers tomorrow face the possibility of being fired. 10,000 nurses are going to be out on the streets.
Cuomo sucks. What about the president?
You know what the New York governor said?
He sucks too.
It's okay. If we fire all 10,000 nurses,
He's a fucking
we'll replace them
moron.
with, quote, foreign workers. Are you blanket kidding me?
They don't need boys. They lost their job when there was no mask.
Bingo. We're at the height of the pandemic. Those very same nurses were on the job, on the front lines. Heroes. When there was no vaccine, you called them heroes. And now, because they will not put experimental gene therapy into their arms, with all of the adverse reactions. He says this is such a major pandemic for public health. To follow the science, everyone must be forced to take the job. But you know who won't take the job? You know who doesn't have to take the job? Congress doesn't have to take the job. His own White House staff doesn't have to take the job. Afghan refugees don't have to take the job. The millions and millions of illegals crossing across our southern border, they don't have to take the job. And listen to this one. Listen to this one. You know who else doesn't have to take the job? 644,000 postal service workers. The very people who you deal with every day face to face. They don't have to take the job. So this is about the science.
COVID is a fucking
And it's
lie.
about public health.
COVID is a
Why
lie.
won't you
There is no
vaccinate the
COVID.
illegals,
It's a
the
fucking
refugees,
lie.
the postal
It's a
workers,
money grab.
members of your own
Fuck
staff,
COVID.
members of Congress? I'll tell you
It's a
why.
money grab, Jeff.
Because they are in bed
Fuck
with Big
COVID.
Pharma.
Fuck
And this has nothing to do with public health.
COVID is a
It is
lie.
about power and
No, we got
control.
it.
Chinese, wake up.
They believe
Fauci is a crook.
that the vaccine
Lock him
passports
up.
and the vaccine
Lock up
mandate
Fauci is a fucking
is now
snake.
their ticket
Don't you fucking turn around.
to a socialist regime.
Listen.
Or what the Chinese call a social credit system, where the government controls what you eat, where you work,
Fauci is a fraud.
where you go to a restaurant,
Lock Fauci up.
whether you can interact in society.
Impeach Biden.
This education, your kids, listen now to this. Now Fauci says, by November, all children ages 5 and above must be forced to take the jab. There was a major study out. Again, I challenge the media, they won't do it because they're hiding. Leave the kids alone. came out. Again, ask the nurses. They've seen it. They've witnessed it. Young teenagers, especially teenage males, but even women, even females, are 6 times more likely to get a heart attack or die from the jab than they are from getting the actual virus itself. 6 times.
600 times.
And these sickos want to stick the jab now into 5, 6, 7-year-olds? This is child abuse.
That's what my face
They are now looking to turn all of us into guinea pigs, into laboratory rats for their socialist experiment. Well, I got something now for Joe Biden. He says his patience is running out with us. I got news for Dementia Joe. You see here? You see this army in front of you? Our patience is running out with you. Joe Biden has now declared war. This is a political, ideological, cultural war for the heart and soul of America. And by trying to impose this vaccine mandate and the system of vaccine passports, he is now looking to destroy. It is a dagger aimed at the very heart of our republic, our Constitution, and our fundamental rights and liberties.
He already has.
Friends, he has crossed the Rubicon. This is no longer the act of a legitimate president of the United States. This is an illegitimate, tyrannical, dictatorial act, and there is only one remedy left. Impeach! All the way to the 2022 midterms. It is time for Joe Biden to be impeached and removed from office. I'm not saying this to give anyone false hope. I believe this with every fiber of my being. We have the numbers on our side. We have the American people on our side.
Yes, we do.
But even more importantly, we have the truth. We have the Constitution. We have justice. And I dare say we have God Almighty. If we continue to speak out and stand up, with our families, with our friends, at the local committee, at the school board, on social media, on radio talk shows like ours. As we get more and more and more people to hear our message and hear the truth, we will win. Just like the segregationists in the Old South lost, the new segregationists will lose again. And I want all of you to know
Elections are fixed.
that we, the people,
Elections are fixed.
that we are going to take our elections back. We're going to take our country back. And we're going to take the White House back. I can't tell you how proud I am,
Realistically.
how grateful I am,
Hey, Jeff!
how honored I am
Where's Kamala?
that all of you are his Kamala. I don't know who's worse, I gotta say, really. I don't know who's worse, Ninja Joe or Tommy Law. What a crew. Anyway, my friends, I am so honored and grateful that all of you showed up today. I cannot tell you what an incredible victory this is. My wife, my wonderful wife, wherever she is, sweetheart, I love you. Grace, are you here, sweetheart? Where are you, sweetheart? She's in the crowd. I know she's in the crowd. She asked me, do you think it's going to be a success? I said, if Cooner Country shows up, it will be a smashing success. This is the opening shot of the resistance. And from this day, going forward, my friends, like the great patriots of 1776, we have a rendezvous with destiny. And our destiny is freedom, liberty, and the greatest republic in the history of the world. May God bless all of you. May God bless the United States. And may God bless our wonderful troops.
Jeff! Jeff! Hey, Jeff!
Before we leave,
USA! 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 USA!
okay, I have a lot of nurses asking this question. Are there any attorneys in this crowd that are willing to represent them?
Yes!
If there are, please come to the side, step up. And I want to just say this. I could get in trouble for saying it, but what the hell am I going to say?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Many of us are going to be getting pink slips very soon.
Hey, Jeff!
If things don't turn around in the next couple of weeks, nurses, state troopers, teachers, I think I'm safe, but we'll see. Many people are going to possibly lose their jobs.
They don't care!
Please listen to this piece of advice.
Liberty Council! No one cares! They got their own!
Do not quit. Do not resign. Let them fire you. Because if they fire you, you will have the mother of all class action lawsuits. Because I'm telling you, we are going to sue them to Palooza to oblivion. Okay, my friends, before we leave and wrap up, Brian is going to be back. He wants to sing one last song. And this, I'm sorry. You have a suit going? No. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. But anyway, but some people ask for lawyers. Look, I want all of you to be as empowered and informed as possible. There are many lawsuits down the pike. They're going to lose. I'm telling you, they're going to lose. The Biden strategy is to just drag it out.
Jeff, Liberty
Force as
Council!
many people to get the job as possible. So they're just trying to run out the clock and drag this along. They're going to lose. There's no question about it. So they're going to be sued.
The fix
The
is in!
more resistance they see, the more resistance they face. Many employers are going to say, whoa, we don't want to do this. So what you've done today, I cannot stress enough how important and pivotal and courageous it's been. Literally, I believe you have saved people's jobs by coming here today. I really do.
Hey, Jeff!
So again, really, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Jeff!
Sorry, it's very hot up here, so I'm sweating.
Hey, Jeff, please embrace the ethnicity here. We have a group of ethnic people. We all need to come together. We're all a family.
Because the media keeps framing us. By the way, have you seen all the Nazi flags? The KKK. Oh my God, you're everywhere.
We have black Americans, Asian Americans. We're all here together. Black lives don't matter.
We're all white supremacists.
They try to caricature us as white supremacists.
No, we're not.
We're Americans. Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd.
Jeff, lives don't matter.
Brown, gun.
Yes! Yes! We're a big family.
The media is going to say that only about 150, 200 people showed up. They say that all the time. And you just take video and pictures or video shots of everybody here. So when they say it, we can show again that they're fake news and expose their lies. God bless you. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you. Thank you. So the wrestlers are behind us. By the way, I'm not kidding. You notice Black Lives Matter didn't show up? You know why? Because on this issue, they're with us. The media doesn't want to tell you that. Corrections officers, right there. Corrections officers. They don't want to get them in there. They don't want the job.
Military.
Yeah, and I'm also asking the attorneys to please call my show. I want to give all of you as much information as possible. Look, it's not going to be easy. No political battle is. You know, look at the civil rights movement the last time. It took a while.
Get Brown from
But eventually, we will win and we will triumph. So please, stay hopeful, stay positive. Never give up on America. Never, never, never. Before we go, Brian is going to sing Proud to be an American. And again, thank you all for coming. Thank you. So, how you people doing? How you guys doing, okay? Let me go this real quick. First, correct me if I'm wrong. Freedom matters, correct? Okay. Now, how about this one, okay, guys? Help me out. We will make America safe again. We will make America proud again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. Everybody with me. And we will make this song is for the real president of the United States. Here we go. If tomorrow all the things were gone, a word for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And here you come on, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who made that right to me, and I'm gladly stand up next to you and the fingers country! Look at this incredible crowd! Cooner country! Look at this incredible crowd! country! Look at this incredible crowd! Cooner country! Look at this incredible crowd! Cooner country! Look at this incredible crowd! Cooner country! Look at this incredible crowd!